I honestly don't know exactly what my life would have been like if I didn't find the gym, or what stupid thing I would have done due to my mental health if I hadn't found this release or escape or this way of building up my own level of confidence that the gym has given me. It was a very confusing time in my life. I don't really know how to put it. I was just more or less afraid of exactly what I was going to be or who I was going to become. I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do or where I was supposed to fit in or any of this. So I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I had all the support in the world, and I had anything that I could ever have wanted. It was a weird thing. That's why I felt like I didn't deserve to feel that way. Like it seemed almost selfish that I felt that level of depression or sadness, or that I wasn't happy. There was something not right with my brain, and it was, for all intents and purposes, a chemical imbalance, and it was caused by a lot of factors outside of my control, but I did what I could to try and bring everything around. I started working out in the first place. It's kind of a funny story. I came back after my second year at university, and things weren't going exactly the way I had expected them or hoped them to go. I kept thinking that if I just changed this or that or whatever, and all of a sudden all my problems would be solved, and of course that's not how life works. But I came home and I was all scrawny and twitchy and weird looking and kind of sickly and greasy and all this stuff. And I was just sitting at home on the couch, and I remember, and my brother and one of my best friends was my neighbor from 2 doors down, who I've lived next to for my entire life, pretty much, said, "We're going to the gym." And I said, "Okay, have fun with that." And I said, No, we're going to the gym." And I just looked at them like they had 4 heads each. I'm just like, no, like, you do understand who you're talking to, right? I had never stepped foot in a gym. I had never touched any kind of weight or iron, or it was a foreign territory to me. And they forced me to go, and I hated every single second of it. And same thing the next day, and they said, "We're going," and they literally had to drag me out of the house, and they forced me for at least a month or 2 straight, almost every day. I was like 4 or 5, maybe 6 days a week. They were forcing me to go to the gym, and they said, we're going. And no matter how sore I was or how tired I was, how much I didn't want to go, they forced me to go. And after about a month or 2, something just kind of clicked. And I'm pretty sure I can't remember what I was doing, but it was one of those stupid machine workouts. So I remember I put the pin in, and it was lighter than the last time I did it. I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm actually getting stronger. Like, this is how working out works? Like, I actually start to get stronger, and I can lift heavier things now? And then I just kind of became addicted to actually just putting more and more weight on and getting stronger. And I just started to love it. I actually remember the date. It was 4 years ago at this point, yeah, so it's May 14th, 2012. Wow, didn't realize it's been that long, but yeah, in my opinion, that's kind of the date that my entire life changed as I know it. Like, it's part of the reason why I'm still breathing, actually. It is my own little kind of therapy session every time I come in here. Like, I can come in here and I'll be having a bad day, and it's not that it physically solves a problem. I have time to sit and think with things, just the blood flow and moving around, and it gives me a positive outlook on things, and I realize what I can or cannot control, or whether or not it's worth worrying over or anything like that. I would definitely recommend that anyone who has mental health issues at least attempt to work out. Not that lifting weights is the only style. There's run or row or bike or, I don't know, rock climbing, anything, but just, it's kind of hard when you have mental health issues, is that you kind of get stuck in these ruts, or you fall into them more likely, and you can't figure out how to dig yourself out of them. It's hard to break the cycle that you kind of dig yourself into, but whatever you're doing at that time, it's not helping you. And so you need to either have serious willpower to pull yourself out of that and kickstart something, or you need to have someone help you pull you out of that. I would definitely recommend that anyone who's having any kind of mental health issues at least give it a try. There's no harm in trying new things. There's no one set answer, but it's just to try new things and try and experience life in new ways and in different perspectives until you figure out something that works for you personally. And for me, the gym has done that for me. I plan on working out until I'm either no longer medically able to work out, or they put me in the ground.